Hello, Bobby Lampley. How are you this morning?
I am well, and how are you today?
I am wonderful. Thank you for spending some time with me today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I always have a passion to talk about relay.
All right, so we're going to talk about Relay for Life today. That's the topic of our conversation. So, Bobby, tell me a little bit about you and how you became passionate about Relay for Life.
Well, I started my journey for Relay for Life approximately 5 years ago. I worked with a young lady, so not so much young, we're the same age, but at Walmart actually, and she had stage 4 cancer. And every afternoon, she would coming into work, she showed the drive and the ambition to beat this terrible disease. And one afternoon, I came in, I was going to pat her on the back, and she said, "Oh, no, please don't do that." And she showed me the blisters on her shoulder from the radiation. This is one of the most horrific diseases that there is out there, and we need desperately to find a way to cure or to fund a cure for this cancer. Fast forward a couple of years, and Miss Barbara passed away, and I made it a personal goal to incorporate work and to start a team. And our team is called Barbara's Brigade, and it is in honor of Miss Barbara Barnhill, the one that actually inspired me to do this. So we do several fundraisers throughout the year to try to fund a cure, and we culminate in one big relay, and that is on September the 16th of 2023 this year. It will be at the Ag Pavilion in Centerville, Tennessee. We need so many people to come and help and support. We will have vendors. We need more vendors. We have sponsors, but yes, we need more sponsors. And we need just people to show up, people to come. The vendors won't come if we don't have participants to come. And if we have people there, and once you ever come, and once you ever see it and experience what a relay is, then you won't be able to stay away from it. You'll definitely want to make sure that that's part of your yearly tribute, is to make sure you go to relay. But almost all of the money that we raise goes to research. And just a little bit about why it's important that we raise money for research. My co-chair, whose name is Donna Profit, some of y'all probably know Donna, but she was going through some stomach issues 4 or 5 years ago, and she had just a regular biopsy done, and there was no big concerns about it. But because of research, one of the doctors saw a certain cell and said, sometimes this can lead to cancer. And so they ran it through another test and found out that she had stomach cancer. They were able to remove 90% of her stomach. And because of that, she had to have very little treatment, because she was able to get it very quickly and at an early stage. And now she's doing really well. She's a cancer survivor, and that's something that we're very thankful for. But that's what the money goes for, and that's what we try to raise as much money as we can to do.
So let's just take someone that's never heard Relay for Life. I don't have any idea what that is. Give me a little, tell me exactly what it is, what's it consist of, and how can someone come and participate?
Oh, well, that's great. Great question. So Relay is the event itself. All of our teams set up what we call a campsite, where we sell individual things as well. We'll have homemade chicken and dumplings and cornbread and white beans at one of the stations, hot dogs and so forth at another station, barbecue, and we bring people out, because in the center of everything we'll have a track, and we'll have sponsorship signs along this track. And one of the most important parts of the service will have luminarias. And these are just simply bags that are decorated by people. They purchase the bags and we put them out to light the way around the track. We will have live music. We will have games. We will have laps where you can win prizes. We will have a silent auction. There are a lot of fun activities to do. Will be incorporated into our relay. And then at the appropriate time, we turn all the lights out. And the only thing that's lit is the luminarias that are around the track. And as people are slowly walking with candles around the track, every name on the bags is read out. And on the bleachers, we have spelled out in luminarias, hope. And at the end of the service, or these luminaria service, hope will miraculously turn to cure. And that is one of the most awe-inspiring parts of our relay. And of course, at the end of that, before we dismiss, we've got to have fireworks. So we'll have a nice fireworks display, and that'll be pretty much our night. But it starts at 4 o'clock and it goes until 10 o'clock.
So it's six hours. So did someone, if they wanted to come walk, could they just come walk and then leave, or do they need to stay the whole 6 hours? Or how does that work?
No, it's a come and go event. You can come at any time you want to. We have, different laps that we do. We'll have at 5 o'clock, we have our opening ceremony. Now, like I said, it starts at 4, but that's where everybody's trying to get everything in. We actually will have a gospel hour of gospel singing to start with. And then at 5 o'clock, we'll have our opening ceremony. We'll do the Pledge of Allegiance. We'll open with prayer. We'll have the presentation of colors, national anthem, all of that for the opening part. We'll recognize all of our sponsors. And then we'll do our starting laps. The very first lap that we do is a lap for our survivors, where we have all of our survivors stand up, and if able, they make a lap. And then we have a caregiver lap, and then we have a hero lap, where we encourage anyone that has been in the military or armed forces or police officer, firefighters, EMS, anyone of that nature joins us in with our hero lap. Then we do our team laps, and then we have fun laps. We have dance around the lap. We have who can hop around the lap. Just all kinds of fun things. And we have fun activities. We even have what's called a poker lap, where you draw a card every lap you make. And after 5 laps, the best hand wins. And we have some pretty cool prizes to give out this year.
That is awesome. That does sound like fun for a good cause.
And we definitely need sponsors. Anyone can sponsor relay. If you sponsor at the level of $100, then you actually get a track sign. So people are actually seeing your sign as they're walking around the track, because the track is lined with the track signs, obviously. The more you give, the closer your sign is up to the front. So people are actually staring at it while they're sitting and listening to the music. So we just encourage community participation, I guess, as I want to say. And this is it's not just for Hickman County. We have several sponsors from Fairview. We have a couple of sponsors from Dixon. We just need to pull all of the communities together to make a very successful Relay for Life. And you not only can you join us at Relay, but I encourage anyone that wants to start their own team, just let me know. We have monthly meetings with all of the team captains. We can divide out responsibilities. Every month we try to do some sort of a fundraiser. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of hard work, but it
Mhm.
is a lot of fun. It's very rewarding.
So if someone wanted to help sponsor the event, what would be involved in that, and how would they hook up with you, or who do they hook up with, and what's the process to get them listed as a sponsor?
Well, if I can send you the sponsorship form, or I can also send you the vendor form that you can put out. I don't know if you can put that on your website or not.
Ken?
Um, but I can shoot that information over to you. They can always reach out to me. My cell phone is always on and always available. And my cell phone is 615-587-1494. And don't be scared to use it. Text message, phone call, doesn't matter what it is. I do work. So there is times that I'm not going to be able to answer. You'll have to leave a message, but I will promise to get back with you as soon as I possibly can. And I do have an email address. It's lampley.bobby.5@gmail.com. If you want to put that in that as well.
Is it dot the
That'd
number
be awesome.
5 or dot FIVE?
The number 5.
The dot
It's
5. So
dot-
lampley.bobby. The number 5.
Yes.
At what
Gmail.
did you say? At Gmail?
At Gmail. Uh-huh.
Okay. And is there a minimum amount? Is there a minimum sponsorship amount?
In order to get a track sign, you actually have to donate $100
Okay.
to get the track sign. You can donate any amount that you want, but to get the track sign, the minimum is $100.
So what kind of vendors are you looking for? And then do they donate their proceeds from the night to Relay for Life, or is their cost to get a vendor booth their donation? How does that work?
There is a cost associated with vendors. For a food vendor, for a 10 by 10 spot is $60. And for a non-food vendor, for a 10 by 10 spot, it is $35. The non-food vendor, the difference is we ask them to give us an item for our silent auction.
Okay.
They do not have to give their proceeds or their profits back to Relay. They can if they want to, by all means, but they don't have to do that. They can keep that themselves because they are paying a fee to actually come in.
So if they paid the fee to come in, that would be their donation.
Yes.
So any businesses that wanted to come promote themselves, they could do that there as well.
Yes.
And help small businesses around the area in conjunction with your Relay for Life.
Absolutely. Yes.
Gotcha. Well, okay. So you've got your phone number, got your email address. Give us the time and the date and the location again, so we make sure that everybody gets that information.
Okay. It is on September the 16th of this year. That's on a Saturday. It's from 4 o'clock till 10 o'clock. And it is a come and go event. You don't have to stay the entire time. There is no charge to get in. It's just simply coming up and joining us. The place is the Ag Pavilion in Centerville. It's on Grinder Switch, or at Grinder Switch. It's right off of Highway 50, in case I didn't know where that's at. But there will be several signs that will line the highway following us down to Relay. And we'd just love to see anybody that can come.
Awesome. So it's in Centerville, but anyone is invited from Hickman County to anybody from anywhere to just come and have a good time and support a good cause.
Anybody from anywhere can come and support our Relay. Any county, it really doesn't matter. Anybody can come.
And I'm sure, I feel like there's not anyone that has not been affected in some way or another from this disease.
If there is, it's very, very few, because I hadn't until this past. My brother-in-law has had it for about 14 years, but and what I failed to mention is my sister actually just had to have a double mastectomy because of breast cancer, and that was just last year. And now she's doing really well, and it's because of early detection and the treatment process. I can't emphasize that enough. Is the money goes for that research and that treatment process, and it's so well worthwhile.
Awesome. So just tell me a little bit about, I mean, we all know cancer exists. We all have someone that we know that's been affected by it. Um, what made you get off the sidelines and actually like want to do something? Because I feel like, we all have people that we love that have been affected, but you have actually taken a stand and you've actually said, I'm going to do something about this. What lit that fire under you to get you to do this today and to get you to help fund and promote this Relay for Life event?
Um, like I said in the beginning, Miss Barbara Barnhill, just seeing her daily struggle and her drive and her ambition and her will to live. And once you see someone like that, there's no way you can actually just stand around and do nothing. You have to do something. And if you had ever known Barbara, you would know that she was the type of person that absolutely uh, did not complain. She was one of the hardest workers you'd ever seen. And to see this just bring her down to that. And if that's not enough to light your fire, then your wood's too wet. I don't know what to say. It's unbelievable. And just to say that if you come to Relay, or no, let me rephrase that. When you come to Relay and when you go through the Luminaria service, you won't miss another one. That's how touching and how moving the Luminaria service is.
I love that. So is there a process to forming a team, or do you just get people together and show up, or do they need to register their team in advance, or how does that work?
Well, there is a process, and you can contact me, and I will get you the website. We'll get you signed up on the website so that you can actually take donations online. You can actually do everything online. We'll get you a team. We'll get you a team name. We'll get you started in the right direction. And it's up to the team captain to promote their team, to promote getting people to help them out. And we ask that each team, try to help out with a fundraiser and try to have a fundraiser or two throughout the year. And then, of course, obviously at Relay, we all pull together and try to make it happen.
So
actually, we don't try to make it happen. We're going to make it happen.
Do the teams get recognized there at the event?
Yes. All teams actually will have a team lap. And I say lap, that's simply just walking around the track. And this event, in the past years, when people say Relay for Life, they think I'm not staying up all night. Well, we don't do that anymore. That is the way it was started. It was started as an overnight thing. We're only doing it 6 hours now, and you do have to do it for a minimum of 6 hours to make it an actual event. But we don't do the overnight anymore. But we still have fun, and we still play games, and we still promote community and fellowship with each other. And we just try to have a good time while we're trying to raise funds.
So is there a website to go and register your team, or do they just need to reach out to you directly?
They actually can register at Relay for Life of Hickman County, and it's www.relayforlife, and that's of Hickman County, Tennessee. Very important to put the Tennessee in there when you're searching for it, and it'll actually come up. There's also a Hickman County, Kentucky that has a Relay site as well. And a couple of our teams actually signed up in Kentucky to start with. But
I guess that's better than nothing, right?
But it's Hickman County Relay, and there's an app, and you can actually download an app on your phone, and all of your team members can, and everyone can actually have their own like an individual account, if you will, of raising money for Relay.
Okay, awesome. So these teams can go have bake sales or garage sales or car washes, whatever they want to do in the name of Relay for Life, and then just bring their funds to you at the night of the event. Is that how that works?
They can do that. We have monthly meetings, and we turn in money every month if we need to. And if they'll contact me, I can give them a lot more information about how to turn the monies in and so forth. And we do have a treasurer that can take money every month or whatever. And that it's so super simple just to put the money in on the website yourself. So I'll be happy to show anybody how to do that. I mean, it's very, very easy to do.
Gotcha. So so what are your monthly meetings and where are they held?
Well, we have two different places. It's always the first Monday of the month, except for this month. It's going to be Tuesday because the first Monday is a holiday. But we have one monthly meeting at the Fairfield Church of Christ in their fellowship hall, and the next monthly meeting will be at the First Baptist Church in Bon Aqua in one of their Sunday school classrooms.
Okay, awesome. So 2 locations, and
Yep.
are they both held the same night, or you alternate?
We alternate one month and the next month.
Okay, so this first one will be at the Fairfield.
Actually, this next one will actually be at Bon Aqua.
At Bon Aqua. Okay,
Mhm.
and that's the first Monday.
Yep.
Or actually, first Tuesday. This month
It'll be Tuesday this time. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. So
And it'll be at 6:00.
okay. Is there a website for these meetings or a Facebook page or anything, or just the best thing to do is call you?
There's not a website for the meetings. We do have a Facebook page. It's Hickman County Relay for Life. We update that as much as we possibly can. We actually have someone in charge of that, Miss Tracy, and she does an amazing job at getting that information out. But if anybody has questions or anything, they absolutely can call me, reach out to me, text message, whatever, email, and I will answer as quick as I can.
So Hickman County Relay for Life is the Facebook page.
Yes.
And you post your meetings and times and stuff on there?
We don't really post the meetings because the meetings are specifically for the team captains.
Okay, the team captain. Gotcha. Okay. But information on how to get a team and all that kind of stuff would be on there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Is there anything else that you want to leave the people with today, Bobby?
Please come join us at Relay. Help us fund a cure. And who knows, in 2 years, we might not need to have relays anymore because we'll have a cure for cancer. So one of the things we need to do is try to incorporate as many people as we can in the community. And I keep saying, it's Hickman County, but cancer doesn't just affect Hickman County.
Right.
We have so many different communities that can pull together and make this a great event.
And if people wanted to just come and walk, there's no cost for them to do that, correct? They could just come support with their presence.
Absolutely. No cost whatsoever.
Okay. All right, Bobby. Well, I certainly appreciate all this information. We're going to get this out and try to help you bolster attendance. Hopefully this does some good for you and your cause. And do you think your friend will be proud of what you're doing today?
Absolutely. Absolutely. She'd be just absolutely excited.
Now I'm going to cry. Okay.
Oh, it's all right. We've got this. We're going to win.
Yes. Thank you so much for what you're doing. And, okay, we will get this out for you. And thank you for your time and what you're doing to promote this event. We appreciate it.
So anything that you can do would help. That'd be great.
Absolutely. Okay, Bobby, you have a great day, and we will get this video out, and hopefully we will get some money raised for Relay for Life.
Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it.
Thank you. You have a good day.
All right. Bye-bye.